Chapter 33. Some deep mystic thoughts. 1. Shiva joins Shakti or Shakti joins Shiva, nobody knows. But, if one can catch hold of Shakti, he has Shiva also. 2. The sun is called the destroyer of darkness, but how and when did sun perceive any darkness? Day and night are the same for the sun. For the sun there is no night, for pure water, there is no salt. One who is awake, there is no sleep. In presence of fire, camphor cannot remain. Finally, when he is seen, both worshipper and object of worship vanish. 3. Self is absolute silence. The attempt to describe the self is like trying to express silence with a brass band. 4. Any type of knowledge is bondage for the self-realization. Intellectual knowledge is a relative knowledge. It is just the basic preparation for self-realization. For absolute knowledge, the aid of some other kind of knowledge is needed, that is the knowledge to know itself. All other will be nothing but just ignorance. 5. It is mystic to know that if the extinguisher of a light is extinguished along with light, then who knows that there was no light? If a person ceased to be during the period of sleep, then who would know that he was in sound sleep? In life to know nothing, one has to become nothing. If dark person stands in darkness, nobody can perceive. Still, he certainly exists and is aware of his existence. 6. If one can see his face without mirror, it means he understands the reality. 7. When even experience dissolves, then what is the use of words? In the mirror of words, what is invisible may be seen. Words can liberate self but cannot live with the self. A shadow does not exist where it does not fall, but it also does not exist where it falls. Ignorance is, by its very nature, is non-existent. Then whom should the words destroy? Self is the pure knowledge, then how the mundane knowledge can know it? The effect of ignorance is ignorance itself. Knowledge and ignorance move together. Knowledge and ignorance both depend on the word. And when word disappear, then nothing remains. Everything is delusion. 8. Self plays happily with himself. The might can imagine everything except the self. Self is self-illuminating. There is no other cause for his seeing himself than himself. When seer and seen unite, then both vanish. Whole universe is the luminosity of the self. It is the vibration of the self. 9. Repetition of his divine name with consciousness getting merged in it, is itself a meditation. Truly he himself is everything. He is the cause of everything. His name is saver in miseries. No yoga needed if one is merged in his name. When perceiver and perceived are one or become one, then mind is redundant or not required.